Thank you, everybody. Thank you. It's a great day to be in Germantown. It's a great day to be in the mighty Northwest. You know how it's, hey, Pastor McLean, it's like church in here, I'll tell you. Can I get an amen? Y'all are so nice. You welcomed a girl from Southwest and a guy from Abington to Northwest Philly, and you showed us the love. And I just want you to know I feel it. I feel it when I'm here. I feel it when I'm on the road. I feel it when I'm in our state capitol working hard for you. I feel your energy, and I want you to know I'm grateful for it. Thank you for your love and for all of your prayers. Thank you. This right here, this is what good government looks like. From our local leaders, to our state leaders, to our federal leaders, everybody working together around a single principle, and that is to get stuff done for all of you, and in this case, to make sure older Pennsylvanians, as the senator said, get to live with dignity. That is what our work is all about. I want to thank all of the members who are here, from our leaders like Donna Bullock, the leader of the Legislative Black Caucus, to, of course, our Speaker, Madam Speaker, and then, of course, to our Senator and Representative from this community, Representative Kinsey and Senator Art Haywood. This is a beautiful place to be, and I'm proud to be able to sign this bill right here in Northwest Philly, and I'm proud I'm doing it in a place with such great history. Representative Kinsey was talking about how this was the place he used to come to read books when it was a library. I think it's important that we understand our history in order to understand the direction we need to go. One of the ways we understand our history is to listen to older Pennsylvanians. And that's what I've done. Not just listen to your voices, but I've heard you. I've been to your churches, and you've looked at me and you've said, hey, our seniors need help. And before I could get my hand released from yours, especially folks who look like you grabbed me and you said, I'm serious. I'm serious, right? Y'all have educated me along the way, and you've asked for help from your government, and we are here today to deliver on that. Everywhere I've traveled across this great and vast Commonwealth, seniors have talked to me about their struggles to be able to stay in their homes, their struggles to be able to afford the necessities of everyday life. And I said when I was campaigning, when I was asking you for the honor to serve as your governor, I said, if you give me the chance, I'm going to fight for you. Yeah. And then you honored me with that opportunity. Yeah. And I made a commitment to you that we were going to deliver on historic property tax relief so all of you would have that help to stay in your homes. All of you would have that help with your daily necessities. And that is exactly what we did together. I am grateful for the kind words from my colleagues in the legislature, but they're being too kind. This was a team effort. You understand, the only reason I'm in a position to sign this bill is because the Speaker determined that it was worthy of a vote. Now look, I know the Speaker, she did that because she knows it's the right thing, but I would also say she was hearing about it from her members who are here today, saying, let's get this done, because they were hearing about it from all of you. And so she put that bill on the floor, and it came up for a vote, and it passed with a bipartisan vote, Democrats and Republicans together. That's what leadership looks like. And it matters who's in these positions. Good government, right up here. So let me tell you in practical terms what this means for you here in Philadelphia and seniors all across Pennsylvania. Under the old law, if you were able to qualify for this assistance, you were able to get up to $650 to help you with your rent or to help you offset those property taxes. Today, that number climbs from $650 to $1,000 for our seniors. $1,000. One of the other things you told me about, and I heard you on this, is that every year when your Social Security payments went up just a little bit, it was knocking you out of qualifying for that rebate, right? You get a little more in Social Security, you shouldn't have to lose that state benefit. So we fixed that. We raised the income cap together to $45,000. So we raised it up to $45,000. And importantly, when your Social Security goes up in the future, this will go up too. We set, right. So that $45,000 is going to grow over time. So we won't have to come back and keep doing this year after year after year. Now, what does this mean in all practicality? By virtue of raising the rebate, it means seniors are going to get more money. And by virtue of raising that cap and allowing it to continue to grow, that means 175,000 more older Pennsylvanians are going to qualify for relief. And you heard this before from the rep. I'm going to say it again. It means that 20,000 seniors in Philadelphia alone will now get property tax relief in Pennsylvania. That's right. Hear me on this. This is the largest tax cut for seniors in Pennsylvania in nearly 2 decades. And it's happening right now because of this fine leadership. This isn't the only area where we invested in our seniors. We're blessed to be here today at this great senior center, together with our terrific Secretary of Aging, Secretary Kavulich, who's with us in by the way, in a certified, accredited senior center, right? That has benefited from state resources in the past. By virtue of us coming together around this budget, we increased the funding available to senior centers like this all across Pennsylvania. More money in your pockets, more money for these senior centers. In addition to that, we put millions more in something called the Options Program. A lot of seniors know what the Options Program is. Seniors who need home services are now going to have more opportunity to get those services. That's something we worked really, really hard on. This is a moment where we've got to celebrate, as the speaker said, our wisest citizens, that we've got to look out for those who have looked out for all of us. I'm very mindful in this position that I'm standing on the shoulders of a whole lot of folks who came before me, who stood on the shoulders of those who came before them. And we all stand on the shoulders of the wise folks in the communities that were willing to take a moment to grab our hand and to educate us, to teach us, to help us be better in this call to public service. And so I want to end where I began by saying thank you to all of you. Thank you for making me a better man. Thank you for making me a better public servant. And thank you for giving me the honor to serve as your governor, the 48th governor of the Commonwealth of Pennsylvania. I appreciate you all very, very much. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you very much. Now listen, I love you. There you go. Kinsey, you got a great district here. Now listen, you got to let me sign that so we can get this money out, and it's going to be ready for you when you show up for that next tax bill on January 1st. So we're going to sign this. I'm going to invite some of our friends to come stand with us along with these great elected officials, and then I'll come back and I'll be happy to answer some of your questions, okay? Let's do this. Here we go. I'm going to put my name on here. Here we go. It's a good day. There we go. And I'm going to take this pen that I used to sign it. I'm going to give it to Juan as a representation of what we're giving to our seniors, and know that every piece of paper Juan signs from now on becomes law. So got to come up here and answer a few questions. So well. Come on up here. I know the speaker and these representatives and senators are happy to answer any questions from the media, so we'll do our best. Are there any questions, Will, or no? Are you guys good? Okay.
Talk a little bit about where the money is coming from and like how it's around.
This is $160 million. It's going back into the pockets of our seniors. It's money that's available in Harrisburg that shouldn't be sitting in Harrisburg, but rather going in the pockets of our seniors, and that's exactly what we're doing. All right? Thank you all very much. Go ahead.